Alright, Akim. Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Yahweh Shapat coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who teach and rule well in these scriptures, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, to the brothers that's on the highways and the byways pushing this word out in truth and sincerity, risking your lives and your freedom to do so. To you I say shalom. I want to say shalom as well to the listeners, to the Akim and Akwathium who are out there listening and learning. You know. So the name of this lesson, Akim, is gonna be called Men Without a Country. You know what I'm saying? And you know, who are those men without a country? You know, that's the Israelite men. You know, which I'm speaking mainly about the elect, because the elect are the only ones who are seeking Salakia Akim for a country to come. I mean, we seeking for a city to come, like the scriptures say. Now, I had to labor on this. I had to labor on this lesson, Akim. So, you brothers catch me, you know, looking at my notes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ask brothers to bear with me. I want to get first and foremost, just getting into the fact that, you know, as a saying in the world, man, you know, I see a man without a country. And I look at us, man, and that's us right now through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shah. You know, we still in our captivity. You know, as a matter of fact, the first scripture I want to get, and what going into captivity means somebody who was a prisoner of war. You know what I'm saying? And they not in their own land. You know, just going into how we are men without a country, for the time being at least. You know, because we seeking for the kingdom of heaven, we seeking for a continuing city, like the scriptures say. But I'm gonna first get Baruch, chapter 3 and 8. You know, just speaking on how we still in captivity, man. You know what I'm saying? Bear with me, Yaki and Baba Kushab. Okay, this is Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shah, from Yahweh our power. You know, so we in captivity, man. We in captivity amongst our enemies. We in their land. You know, that's one of the curses. You know what I'm saying? You gonna you know, the scriptures say that we would serve our enemies in a land that neither us or our fathers have known. And I'm going to get that right quick. Salakia Akim. Khan. So that's Deuteronomy 28 and 48. I'm just trying to prove the point, precept upon precept. You know what I'm saying? We are in the land of our enemies. We're not in our own land. We don't have our own land. And pursuant to, I believe it's Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, Esau, the so-called white man, is dwelling in our land right now. You know what I'm saying? And defiling it. You know, having fucking gay parades, doing all type of foul acts, man. And like like High Priest Ariab once said, you know, dragging our name through the mud, man, because you fucking devils ain't the real Jews, man. Y'all ain't the real Jews, man. Alright, so this is Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Salakia Akim. I'm trying to see if that's the one I was actually looking for. I'm gonna get it anyway. It's Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. You know, which that wasn't proving the point. But since I called for the scripture, I pulled it out anyway, man. We serving our enemies and we're in their land. This is not a land that us or our fathers have known. You know, just getting a couple of more precepts proving that we not in our own land. A beautiful precept to prove that is I'm gonna get the book of Joel, the 3rd chapter and the 6th verse. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them up. I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. You know. So the Lord is talking to the nations that sold us to Esau, the so-called white man, and he's saying he's gonna repay them for what they did. Because us selling us to them, they removed us far from our border, which we were in West Africa and in some other spots in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Which I remember the elder brother Kazak going into a lesson on how we fled into Tunisia, into Morocco, into those different parts of West Africa. You know what I'm saying? And we were there when we were sold to Esau, the so-called white man, and we went from there to here. You know what I'm saying? The land of the north. You know, I'm gonna get a couple more precepts so I can, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, I want to get, you know, because I just wanted to through the spirit get a couple of precepts proving that first of all we're men without a country, because we're not in our own country right now, man. You know, we in the country of our enemies. This is Ezekiel 11:16. So this is Ezekiel 11:16. Therefore thus saith Yahweh power, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries. So not only is Jake over here, we scattered in the countries over there in the east too. You got the confused in the face. You know what I'm saying? That are scattered over there in those other countries. It says, I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. And that little sanctuary is this truth. Brothers having this truth. You know, the scriptures tell you the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, prepared the table for me in the sight of my enemies. And that's this truth, man. That's that little sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? Brothers use this truth to sigh and cry. You know, us knowing this truth and having the names of Yahweh and Yahushua, that's a way to wherever we at, we go by ourselves and we sigh and cry to the names of Yahweh and Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Like we would do if we were in the like we would do if we were in the temple. If we could go to the temple and pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, like we used to. But you know, we're not in our own land, so we can't do that. So the Lord said he was going to be a little sanctuary to us in all of the